Ah, just kidding. You thought I was missing.
Hey, everybody, it's Friday. Welcome to Bombcast Revengeance on March 14th, 2025. Happy Pie Day, Sean. Happy Pie Day, Nikki. Surprise! If you go to your front door right now, I order you both a lovely pizza pie.
I don't have wireless earbuds. I'm tethered. You're doubled, by the way, Jan. I don't know if you knew that.
Oh, wow. I know that now. Thank you very much. It was very easy when we were able to check microphones live, but now I got to get it right from the get-go, but it's fine now. Welcome to Bombcast Revengeance. Joining me, GBKidz, the ultimate formation of Giant Bomb, the most agile, arguably, the most the most malleable, the most flexible group.
You can just say the most virile.
Well, I mean, that was going to be the last thing I said, but yes, the most virile part of the crew here. I'm your host, Jan Ochoa. Joining me today, Nikki Grayson.
Hello.
And Turbo Sean McDowell.
You're an honorary GB kid.
Why? I assumed I was part of GBKidz.
I think we get to open and close the door on you whenever we feel.
Yeah, like in terms of the show, you're not on the show, but we're like, nah, Jan hangs. He's young. Like, yeah.
I'm like, how many years older am I than like the oldest one of you?
Well, we're roughly the same age, so you're what, 3.5 years older than both of us.
Oh, now I do feel legit old. Oh, my tum hurts, but that's not because I'm old. Well, happy
no
Friday. Okay, yeah. Fine. I was gonna ask y'all how y'all celebrate or planning to celebrate Pi Day, but now I have no interest.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll tell you anyway. I'm going to a party tonight, which I'm like kind of dreading. I went this same party. This happens every month. This is a monthly party, and it happens every month. And last time I went, I felt like it's relevant because of the theme of the party. The theme of the party is like 2000s pop. But because I am on the cusp of a generation, because I was born in December of 95, which is effectively 96.
Like the youngest
I'm the
you can
oldest.
Be while still being a millennial.
Yes, that is correct, which puts me in a weird spot because then I have a sister who was born in 2004.
You have a sister?
Like, this whole time I have a sister who was born in 04. So like my childhood, I feel like was very long and deeply influenced by Gen Z culture on account of the fact that I have a sister who was like firmly Gen Z. Anyway, I went into this room at this party and everyone in there was like older than you, Jan, by like maybe like a year or two. So like in their like early to mid 30s.
1 foot in the grave, you know?
God, is this what it feels like to be backlar, just catching strays?
This is what it feels like to not know about shaving your balls. Yeah.
Oh no! Am I? No.
What's up?
Am I the backlar of GBKidz?
Yes.
You're not the backlar of GBKidz.
I don't want to do this.
Anyway, the party made me feel weird because everyone in there was old and I felt like a baby in there, which was crazy because I'm almost 30.
Yeah.
So I'm going again today to see if it still feels like that, and if it does, then I won't go again.
Do they have fun snacks at the party?
No, of course not. It's at a bar called El Cid in Silver Lake, so that's where I'll be. Not to blow up my own fucking spot.
Wait, didn't you say this whole shebang was themed?
Oh yeah, it's like pop girly themed. It's a queer pop girly themed party. Okay. But now I'm like, do I gotta? Because I went out yesterday also, and now I'm tired.
I mean, you have plenty of time to like nap between later today, and that might be enough to recharge your batteries.
Perhaps. We'll see. I could go to a happy hour after work,
That's true. That's true.
And then I would lose the recharge time.
The poll is Nikki washed.
Yes, the answer is yes. I need to be so clear. I understand. My neck still hurts. I slept on my neck wrong last week on Monday, and it hurts today on Friday.
Yeah, that happened to me a couple of weeks back. I slept wrong in my back. I was like hunched over all day. I felt like the oldest person on earth.
I understand.
And Sean, I feel like it doesn't help because you are very tall. So I assume your like bones like have more space to hurt.
Yeah.
More space to hurt, I suppose. But you see, they're strong because calcium, because milk. Y'all can get blunt.
Okay, that's true. That's true. Here we are on like the left coast, just drinking oat milk, and I have no idea if that has much vitamin D.
It doesn't.
Oh, okay.
I think it's actually nutritionally. I think oat milk is not good for you because I think it's mostly sugar.
What about soy milk?
Well, you know what that does, Jan.
Right.
Turns you into a woman.
Okay.
Yeah, it gives you vagina bones. Yeah,
it gives you vagina bones, Jan.
Well, I mean, wouldn't that make me technically stronger then? Because then I have more bones.
You think it grows the?
No, because like I'm thinking like, okay, well, like let's fortify the area.
Yes, load-bearing vagina bones, right? That's what the weebs are into. Yes.
I think this is going to be my old man speech for this podcast because I'm coming to terms with my life and
your mortality,
the fragility of it. After talking to you two for like 5 minutes.
You brought this up.
No, I know. I wanted to know how you both were doing. Please make this a thing. And this goes to everyone out there. If you are under the age of 35 and you are like going to a party or you're throwing a party, just start having food there. Please. Like,
I agree.
Like food and water. You can have as much alcohol or other substances you want. Have your board games, bring your card games. If you want to play Smash on the TV, sure. But just have some type of like hydrating things.
I am deeply in favor of this opinion, Jan. If you are throwing a party at a venue that has an outdoor space, you then have enough space for a taco man. And not having the taco man at the function is actually, if you think about it, homophobic, transphobic, and racist. And it's classist also because you say, as the party host, that you don't value small business enough to support and share the wealth and spread the wealth to feed the folks.
Okay, right. I know that we've come up with like a lot of zany ideas for Keely's summer birthday and then his winter birthday.
Okay.
And now I'm on an email chain with Glambot because of Nikki.
Yeah! Yeah!
I'm like, I was thinking of emails, very confused. Like, why is Nikki? Okay, right, yes.
Me? You said I want a Glambot, and then what did I do? I got them in touch.
No,
Nikki,
that's what I'm saying because Nikki opened the door to get the shit done.
Exactly.
And we weren't able to get the hot dog roller going during the Game Awards.
Yeah, because of the government.
Because of the government.
Right. Yeah.
But if we wind up doing GB at night in a similar location that has like an outdoor part as we did last year,
we should
and
have
this
a taco
time,
man.
This time we're also going to get Sean in there this time. Crucially,
that'd be nice.
Someone has to hold the leaf blowers. I think we should get a taco dude.
I think we got to get a taco man.
Why would we not get taco man?
It doesn't make any sense to not just have a taco man at our thing because very critically,
it's LA.
And I've said this a million times. Yes, exactly. It's fucking Los Angeles. The number of times people come to this great city and they say everything fucking sucks here because they go to the worst parts of the town. It's like going to New York City and saying, well, everything that I have to do happens on 34th and 6th or whatever fucking Times Square is at. And it's like, yeah, dog, you're going to think it fucking blows. It is the worst place in the world because it is.
What is like the best part of LA? As someone who's
Anywhere else?
Oh, okay.
Not this will make some friends of the site upset, but I don't think Hollywood is.
Hollywood fucking blows.
Okay.
Hollywood sucks.
like
Downtown
where-
LA sucks.
I like where
Okay.
Nikki is at.
I love where I'm at. Northeast LA is lovely. There are parts of the valley that if you get into a situation where you're like, I love to be sleepy. If you're the kind of person who says, I'm going to go out, but I'm going to be in bed by 10:30, the valley is for you. And I actually love that about the valley.
Koreatown, I enjoy for the most part.
Koreatown is great if you don't live there.
Oh,
I would never live in
Oh.
Koreatown, but going to and leaving Koreatown, huge.
yes.
Beverly Grove is nice. It's just really ritzy. It's pricey. I used to live over there and then got priced out after the pandemic. The West Side is kind of a dead zone. I think the West Side is culturally bereft and depresso town.
Where were we when we did Secret Santa shopping?
That was
Little
Little
Tokyo.
Tokyo. So there's a little chunk of downtown LA that is fine. Like the Arts District is ritzy and too much money and gentrification to fuck, but like it is nice over there. And then Little Tokyo, which like juts up against the Arts District, those little next to the woods are fine. But then like as soon as you get over to LA Live, then it's like it's just fucking Times Square. It's just Times Square, but worse somehow. There's not even a big Toys R Us. What's the point?
Right. There's no Olive Garden either, I'm assuming.
No.
What's the point?
There's that. Well, they do have that southern place that we ate at, which was all right.
Oh. Yeah, that was
With
okay.
the hard Kool-Aid.
Oh, right.
Yes, the hard Kool-Aid. Always love when hard Kool-Aid is an option. Have y'all been playing anything?
I have.
Couple.
Who wants to go first?
Well, you brought something to the class.
Yeah, you have a show and tell.
Oh, I just have been talking a lot.
Well, okay,
People
fine.
like that though. It's a podcast.
Yes.
Oh, okay. It's great. The fine folks over at CMYK Games, makers of monikers. Is that true?
let me look it up while you
We are
keep
checking.
talking.
We are checking. Games view all. Yes, they did make monikers.
Okay, confirmed.
Okay. So the makers of monikers, Wavelength, the Fuzzies, which is like Jenga, except they're like it's like Jenga, except they're soft pom-poms, and you are pulling them off to try to not have them fall over, which is delightful. They make a game called Daybreak, which is really cool. I've heard people talk about. Wavelength you've almost certainly heard of. It's also an app on your phone.
Okay.
They have a board game adaptation of Wilmot's Warehouse, which I have,
Oh.
and have not played. But they just came out with a new collection of games called Magenta, and there's 4 games in the collection. There's Fruit Fight, which
Whoa,
looks like
the box
this.
of magenta.
Yes. There's Fruit Fight. There's Duos.
Uh-huh.
There is Fives. Oh, Duos just fell. There's Fives, and there's Figment. And they are all really quick to pick up, easy to learn how to play card games with like delightful, beautiful art, I really think. And I reached out because I was like, oh, these things seem really cool and I would like to play them. And then they were kind enough to send me the collection. And I so far have only played Fruit Fight because it requires the least number of people.
Okay.
Fruit Fight is 2 to 5, so I was playing it with a friend, and then I've actually just learned that Figment I can play by myself. So I'll
Huge.
play Figment
Ooh.
later. That's exciting.
The solitaire of board games.
The solitaire of board games. Figment is 1 to 6 players, Fives is 3 to 4 players, and Duos is I think 4 to 6 players or something.
Duos isn't 2?
I don't think so.
That's disappointing.
Well, that's not going on Mount
Yeah,
Rushmore.
no, because
later.
it needs because it needs it's duos because it's teams. It's 2 teams of 2.
Oh,
okay.
gosh. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
The one that I have played is Fruit Fight, and I've played it a bunch. It's really good. It's a push your luck game where all you do is you draw cards on each turn, and each of the cards has a fruit on it and then a point value. So like the strawberry is worth 10 points, and then the cherries are worth 2 points. And
What if they're
then
not in season though?
It doesn't matter. It's an American grocery store.
Okay.
The blueberries
That doesn't matter
9.
either, Nikki.
It's increasingly mattering less. And all you do is you draw, and your goal is to get the biggest number. But the second you hit the same card 2 times, you bust. So you're trying to get the number as high as possible. Mm-hmm. When you're done, you end your turn. The next person next to you goes, or the next person in the game goes. And if they draw, so say I have like a peach, right? The person, if they draw a peach, they can pull every single peach off of the board and claim it for themselves. But then they can either stop their turn there, or if they pull again and they pull a peach, then they lose the entire hand.
And so this is fruit fight, Nikki?
This is fruit fight, yes.
Okay.
It's really low stakes, high stakes stuff, which I really appreciate. Like it's not complicated. There are not very many systems that you need to pay attention to. But it really does get intense, because it's like, am I going to just kind of go crazy and try to burn this deck in an effort to be like, I'm just going to keep pulling and keep pulling and keep pulling and keep pulling? Or am I going to like try to play it strategically? Am I looking at the board to try to determine how many cards are left in the deck? Because there is a card counting element, because the fewer cards there are, the higher the card value, the fewer cards there are in the deck. So there's more 1 value cards than there are 10 value cards. It's really fucking fun. Like it's so much fun. And all of these games have really great tutorials on YouTube. There's a QR code in the instruction manual.
Okay, that's good, because that can be one of the hardest things about
so
tabletop
great, because
game.
it's really deeply, it is like, they are 5 to 6 minute long videos, better than a person reading the instruction manual. The instructions are great, but it's like, no, like obviously it's going to be better if a person who's an expert at the game explains the game.
Yeah, they just show you how to play it, because that's how you want to play.
Yeah. And those videos are great because they are like, here are mistakes that we found people were making in playtesting that were making people have a bad time. And then the video is like, don't do these things. Like, your natural inclination will be to do this, but don't, because it's going to make it not fun. Right. And I was like, yeah, that's fucking huge. Like, I really, really appreciate that. So I'm excited to crack into more of these. I'm going to bring at least Figment and Duos to GDC next week, Jan, and maybe we can play them on an in-person UPIF or something. But yeah, that's what I brought this week, is the Magenta collection from CMYK.
Nice.
I know that we don't normally talk about news, but
oh, huge.
Breaking.
Not quite breaking. I don't know why my mic keeps blowing up. Not quite breaking, but this was news to me. A friend shared this with me because I was notorious for this. But the Uno company confirms that you cannot stack a draw 2 on a draw 2.
What do they know?
They make the game, Nikki.
It's not fun.
But why would you not be able to? It's the same card.
It's the same card.
Right. Yeah. For folks unfamiliar with Uno, go play a game of Uno. I'm not going to explain that.
Yeah, it's $6, gang.
Yeah. But
it comes with your Xbox.
I was of the understanding that if someone draws or puts down a +2 and I have one, I should be able to let that stack, because ultimately that messes with whoever's at the end of that +2 train. Right? Okay, cool. Now, do y'all think you should be able to stack a +4 wild?
No.
I think so. I think so because it counts as a wild and it's the same card, so that almost double counts.
But yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
Yeah,
but who gets to determine the color? Is it the last person in the thing that
The last
gets to
person
determine
in
the
the
color?
chain, yeah.
So the
'cause
person
you
who gets
can-
hit with the +4 or the +8 or +12 or whatever, they get to pick, or the last person to put it down gets to pick.
Last person that puts down the last wild.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Well, yeah,
fine.
because you can play a wild on anything, right?
Yes.
Yes.
That's the point.
Yeah.
So why would you not be able to?
Do you play it? The first time when I was in college, the first time I played Uno in public, had me fucked up because these white people had new rules. They were like,
They always do, Nikki.
They always fucking do. They were like, you have to, if you have a wild in your hand, you cannot elect to draw instead of playing it, is what they told me.
Wait, say that again?
So if there's a green on the board, right? But I have a wild +4, but I don't want to play it yet. I would prefer to draw and hold the wild +4. They said that was not allowed.
No, you should. I think you should be able to hold on.
I
wild.
agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, that's it. Because that, I can bring my TCG knowledge here. If the hand is not public knowledge, then you can't enforce anything that someone
Any
does or
rules
does not
upon
do
the
with it.
hand. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because then you're kind of giving your hand away.
Exactly.
And that you're holding on to that thing.
Because it's the strongest card in the deck. So the idea that I would blow it early when I could use it to win the game is kind of nuts to me.
Yeah, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage in order to potentially do better later. It's risk reward. Yeah.
You should be allowed to play the games however you want.
I'm glad that the three of us are on the right side of history.
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing better than it.
Exactly.
Now, speaking of the right side of history, there's the wrong side of history, Jan. Would you like to talk about it?
Are we talking about the thing you saw me pull up?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
dude.
Shouts out to Wizards.
Watka.
Yep.
Wizards of the Coast. Yeah, that's what they are.
Yep.
Because I was sent and I received a Foundations box for Magic the Gathering. It's a beginner box here. It's still sealed. Comes with 2 instant play decks, 2 learn to play guides, and 8 jumpstart decks and more. I haven't opened it yet because I thought, I should open this on content.
Okay.
But I don't know
this one. Not this content.
Okay, I'll put it back down.
You didn't say that nerd shit.
You talked about a card game.
Different.
I know. That's true. Different. Yeah, my card game's cool. It has Pikachu on it.
Both of you talked about card games just
Different.
now. What about that? He's like a lion.
I don't
man.
care.
He's like Leomon. Huh?
Who cares?
All right.
No.
Well,
There should be cigarettes in that box. Sure.
the big
You know what, Jan? Magic is good for you. Open the magic.
Shouts out to Wizards of the Coast. I'm excited to pop into that. The problem is, I don't have anyone in my immediate circles that I hang out with on a frequent basis that play Magic. So
You do not live far from Blessing.
Yeah, hang out with the kind of funny.
that's
peeps.
true.
Blessing being everyone
Like
into it.
you literally know where Blessing lives, and Blessing is a Magic influencer now.
Yeah.
Yes. I know where Blessing lives, and I know where Blessing works.
And you know where he sleeps. So I think if you wanted to take down Blessing and play Magic the Gathering with him, I think that's possible. I don't think that's difficult.
That's true. Matthew Rory did message me and did want to hang out and play Magic the Gathering.
You've got so many people in your corner.
Yes,
I think if you open this deck by the time I get there on Wednesday next week, I think you and I can set up a card table at the Moscone Center, and you'll get one of those fucking nerds to play Magic the Gathering with you. Someone's carrying their deck with them. And they'll miss their talk to play Magic the Gathering with you.
Man, I was looking at the calendar. I was like, wait a second, when does the Final Fantasy Magic stuff come out? The week after SGF.
Damn.
What was this?
Wow,
That's annoying. Why would they do that? That feels intentional.
But
Okay.
if they send us some,
Then we'll have it early.
I assume we will get it early.
actually, we've always loved Magic the Gathering here at GiantBomb.com. And we've never said anything bad about it.
Oh no, I've never had a problem with Magic. I have a problem with Jan getting into Magic.
I'm
right
more of
now.
a dual masters kind of guy.
I also did like the swipe, and then all the cards went into defense mode. But I don't know what that is. Dual Masters or whatever.
Duel Masters was weird. I don't even remember.
I had
that one.
it was, the screen was just a big Tamagotchi screen, but it was a Duel Masters like child's PDA. And I could store like emails. It had like an address book and a notes document, and it had like the shittiest keys you've ever seen in your life. And then it was also supposed to be able to like track your cards, and it was also a big calculator to track your like life points and damage and stuff. I wonder if I can find it on the internet.
Probably.
But they should bring that shit back.
Y'all ever have one of the Yu-Gi-Oh dual discs in real life?
No, I wanted one so bad. My mom said you can't have one. Because she didn't love me. No, they were fucking expensive.
Yeah, my mom said no. Really that's expensive. Like $60. What are you talking about?
Yeah, they were really expensive.
It's plastic.
And like, it was if you were trying to play Yu-Gi-Oh about it. Because in my brain, I was like, oh, I'll just go to school and play Yu-Gi-Oh like this. But no, like nobody else can see the cards.
Yes. Yeah, it's so bad for actually playing Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
But my rich friend had them growing up, so we absolutely just like you walk around and then you like reload your arm and it comes out. It's great.
That's awesome.
Oh, gosh.
It's really cool.
They should have made that. Remember in the anime when the first iteration of the dual disc, which was a circle
like the yo-yo
attached to
thing?
another circle, and it was a yo-yo.
Oh yeah, the yo-yo.
Why didn't they make that one? They should have made that one for kids.
Because that was a really bad design.
No. Just to skip it, except it was a child throwing the other end of the skip it. Is a really good idea, I think.
Yeah, with their $100 Yu-Gi-Oh card attached to it. Kaiba was an idiot.
He didn't know what the fuck he was doing.
No.
I don't want to say is Kaiba Elon adjacent, because that would be besmirching Kaiba, because he kind of has moments, but he also has pretty dumb moments.
He has some pretty dumb moments. Remember when he stood on the edge of the castle and was like, "What are you gonna do? Kill me?" And Yugi's well, like, "I kind of want to."
I could.
My friends are right there.
Chat's asking about Dungeon Dice Monsters. I did have the physical version of Dungeon Dice Monsters, but I don't think I ever played it with anybody because nobody wanted to play it with me. So I just kind of played it with myself, which was a frequent occurrence.
It turns out Dungeon Dice Monsters kind of sucks.
It wasn't very fun even by myself, which is crazy to say.
Real quick about Magic the Gathering.
Yes.
Everyone has been very kind as to offering me tips and how to get acclimated to the game. I do think we may have to do some Magic the Gathering content, because can y'all explain or understand why it seems to be taking over games media?
It always had been.
Because Kind of Fun is doing it.
Yeah, but they're all, and now it's just loud. People are louder about it.
That's
this is
true.
like when people were like, "Oh, I can't believe what's happening on video games Twitter that turns into wrestling Twitter," like 10 years ago. Everyone's like, "Oh, what's happening?" It's like, gang, it's the same circle.
Astronaut with the gun always has been, you know?
Yeah, always has been. I think people are
undercurrent.
just loud about it now.
Right. Same thing happened with F1. I feel like games media got really into basketball for a second as well.
That's true, but they did drop basketball in favor of Formula One.
Yes. Formula One ultimately won that race. But I'm curious to see what. Can we get our own Magic cards, like as in like us and everything?
Us?
You can print whatever you want.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, hey,
it's paper, dog.
There we go. I do blame Emma Fife though. This is Emma Fife's fault, because Emma needed someone to go with her to an appointment at Summer Game Fest. Not last year, but I think 2 years ago. Mm-hmm. And I was like, yeah, sure, I'll tag along with you. What is it? And she says it's Magic the Gathering. For the longest time, I'd kind of poo-pooed on the franchise. And also, it was a double whammy because they were showing off the Lord of the Rings set, which I had also long time poo-pooed. But after talking with the art director and then watching the game be played, I'm like, oh, I get it now. Yeah. Oh, these hobbits want second breakfast. I love the idea of second breakfast. What if I went back to McDonald's and got a sausage McMuffin, this time with an egg?
Whoa. Mix it up.
Exactly.
And peel it off despite ordering it like Dan does.
That's so fucking
absolute
crazy.
psycho shit.
$2.
Yeah, exactly. It's just way cheaper to not order it that way.
Just imagine the egg is there because that's what he's basically doing already.
Do you think he likes the residue? Like he likes
No, that's his
jalapeno
logic.
Residue.
His logic is that he likes the essence of the egg on the McMuffin.
The LaCroix of McMuffins.
Yes,
yeah.
the LaCroix of McMuffins. Speaking of LaCroix,
okay.
Oh wait, do you have more on Magic the Gathering?
Yeah. I was gonna say
go
that.
on. You know, yeah. I'm wondering, like,
keep
how's
talking
this
about
whole
Magic the
thing
Gathering.
going?
Also, I have a really stupid question.
Please, stupid question first.
Are all of the cards in these foundations boxes the same, or is it random in there?
I actually have no idea.
Is that the same? If I went to Target right now and got that, do I get the same cards in there?
If it's pre-constructed decks, they come with the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I would assume.
Yeah, only packs are randomized.
Yeah, packs are the only ones that are okay.
Yeah, which sometimes packs come in a box that are mix and match, but I don't know as much about Magic to tell you which procs do that.
Yeah.
Jacob Decker a couple years ago bought a draft box for Lord of the Rings, and we were supposed to do an office Magic the Gathering draft with everyone that was there, and just due to schedules, it never happened. But then Jake comes to me yesterday and was like, I think now we got to make it happen. Blessing's down. Snow Black Mike's down. We have an overhead camera. You're here. You're down. And it's like, okay, Jake. I don't know how a draft works, but I'll do it.
Yeah. Well, have fun in Vietnam, bud.
I know who's ultimately on the right side, and it isn't me, baby.
LaCroix. They have a soda now, a cola flavored LaCroix.
Oh no, I don't like this.
This is like when Dan was like, there's cola flavored liquid death. I'm like, that's just cola, Dan. It's watered down cola.
I haven't had it yet.
Yeah.
Because I don't know where to buy it. I've tried 2 Targets and neither of them have had it. And I think actually that's as far as I'll go. Like, I'm not going to really try any harder. But I was going to ask if you think, and now I understand where you're both standing, how you feel about cola flavored sparkling water. Very critically, it doesn't have sweetener in it.
Ugh.
Like at all.
Then what
is the flavor?
Yeah, like
cola.
Half of cola is
the sugar.
I agree. Or the artificial sweetener.
Yes. Yeah. But this one doesn't have sugar in it, or sucralose, or Splenda, or whatever the fuck. Yeah. Doesn't have any of that. Should I keep trying? I've already kind of resigned myself to not.
Never should have began.
I think
great. That's awesome. That's helpful. Thanks, Sean.
If you find yourself by a liquor store that you don't normally frequent,
pop in there.
Maybe it could be there.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'll pop in there.
Sean, have you been playing anything?
Okay. The big one was, I'm like, how much can I talk about that one? Not very much, so I'm not even gonna bring it up. I played that Sonic Unleashed recompilation. Recompilation. If you're doing the upper portion, Jan, it's Sonic Unleashed recompiled. I messed up the first time. This is an interesting one, mostly because I bought a modded Xbox 360 so I could play Xbox 360 games that are not easily accessible. Mm-hmm. And then a bunch of really smart people said, yeah, but what if we made a tool that just allowed you to port 360 games to PC? I was like, cool. Glad I could be the scapegoat here. Glad I'm the, there's always a sacrifice. Usually it's Mike Minotti buying something and then it gets put on the eShop for $5. Yeah. This time it's me buying a hard mod 360, and now we have a tool that lets really smart people just put all that shit on PC. So
thank you for
you're
your
welcome.
Service.
You're welcome. But this is really cool. Decompilation, recompilation, all that stuff. I won't get into the exact specifics, but basically it allows people to take a game, reverse engineer it to get source code or like close to source code, and then you can port that to our platform. So like with this, they're porting the Xbox 360 game to PC. And that's really cool because that means that you can have it natively run high resolutions, high frame rates. You can make it look better. It's easy to mod, just like, a PC game would. They even have like a new menu for it where it just has a PC settings list. And that's really cool because, I can just run it at 4K 60 with even better like shadows and like motion blur and everything like that because it's just a PC game now. Just happened to release in 2008 or whatever. Now Sonic Unleashed, is not a very good game.
I was gonna ask.
They picked that one because it just there's not a great way to play it on PC because 360 emulation isn't quite there yet. PS3 emulation, ironically, is better, but the PS3 version is also kind of butt, so you don't necessarily want to use that one unless you crank the resolution and everything. And that's harder to do on an emulator. So they're like, all right, Sonic fans, here we go. Look, we got this now. It's like, have y'all ever played Unleashed before?
Yeah, briefly. And then I said, I don't think this is good.
Yes. Yeah.
That's the right reaction to have because you play, see, you fire it up. It has a really nice high budget cutscene that goes on a little too long.
Yes.
But then you get to playing the game, and the daytime stages are very fun, and Sonic moves really fast, and he's like homing attacking all over the place, and it's just a blast of a roller coaster ride. And then it gets turned into a werehog, and you have to trudge around a boring God of War clone. Not even that bad, really, because like it's functionally fine. It's just not what you want in a Sonic game.
Yeah.
So it was a wild. They've said for a long time that the problem with Sonic in 3D is you go buy everything so fast. It's like, well, why are we modeling this shit? So that's how they slowed them down with the werehog stages that take half an hour each sometimes.
That's
half an hour.
They're bad. Yeah.
Well, listen, too slow. Is there a good Sonic game? Now,
Yes.
Yes.
Which one?
Like
Mania.
half of them.
Are good?
Yeah.
All of the GBA Sonics are very good.
The Genesis games, the GBA games, the DS games, Generations, Colors.
Sonic Rush is good. Colors is good. Okay.
Frontiers. Yeah.
Frontiers.
Everything else is middling to bad, and that's why it gets the reputation of being bad.
Just like
Yeah.
us.
Just like us.
Like us.
Yeah.
What I want to see though is that that's mainline chat. Calm down. Chat's like, one person one time said Sonic is bad. Now that's all the hive mind can repeat over and over.
Sonic Boom, Rise of Lyric.
Yeah, that's a bad one. Sonic 06, it's a bad game. This game, mostly bad. Like, yeah, there's some bad games. I'm not
Mania
saying
is
it's like a
good.
great series or anything, but yeah, Sonic Mania. It's a good one.
I came across someone streaming Sonic Adventures. No, it was Sonic 06 because Silver was there. And their whole like demeanor about them, I can't quite put a finger on it, but you could just tell. Oh, if you weren't playing Sonic, I could tell you were a Sonic fan, though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Look, I ain't here to defend Sonic fans either. Trust me. As a Sonic fan, I ain't here to defend Sonic fans.
It's very big of you, Sean. Thank you.
Thank you. What I want to see is I want to see an Unleashed mod, since it's basically a PC game now, to just strip out the bad shit. So, like, what if Sonic
take out the
Unleashed,
bad levels.
but it was just the fun levels? Sure, it's only like an hour long at that point, but hey, a good
Those
hour.
games should be an hour long.
A good hour, I'll take that over mediocre 14 or whatever. You know,
For sure.
yeah.
That's fantastic. Sean, speaking about something that has been recompiled, this has been we've chatted about this very loosely around the website, but I finally downloaded and got up and running Thug Pro.
Oh, hell yeah.
Wow.
For those not in the know, Thug Pro is Sean, would you say it's like a modded version of Thug that combines Thug 1?
Yeah, I don't know the specifics of it because I actually learned about when Grub brought it up the other week. I think it's like a mod of the PC version is what it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a mod and a crack of the PC version.
Yeah.
But I own both games, so don't come at me.
Yeah, Tony was about to knock on your door, and that would have been sick for you. That would have been fucking awesome for you. But now he's leaving.
He would have sold you his cholesterol medication because you're old.
Yeah, he would have given you a
too.
sick high five.
Yeah.
Okay.
But now, not
I
anymore.
needed that sick high five to get me through the rest of the day. But anyway, Thug Pro, it also has multiplayer. And so you enter an instance much like you would with like your friends locally. And let me tell y'all, I thought I was pretty tricky with a stick when it came to Tony Hawk games. I thought I was very good at it. And then I saw someone flying around the map, much like someone flies around the map with an insect glaive in Monster Hunter.
Yeah, no, for
where you are so used to your how physics and how the world works when you are kind of in the zone with how you perceive the game. And then you see someone with the same tool set has defied physics in such a way within the confines in the same sandbox as you, and you have no clue how they are doing it.
Yeah. They never stopped playing it.
Yes, they never stopped playing it.
Yeah.
Because I saw someone hit a corner, and they were grinding towards the corner or a wall. And then they wall plant, which is when you are about to hit a wall, you hit X or bottom button to jump off of it. Yep. This person wall plants off of it, the wall they're heading into, and then somehow adds a little bit of juice to it. So they spin to the other wall that would have been the corner, wall plant off that. And then I guess they had Jango Fett's jetpack move.
Yeah. Yeah. Why not?
They just jetpack away, wall plant again. And the thing is, in Thug, you can get off your board and like do some loose parkour. This person didn't need that at all. And then I see them like wall ride up a wall, get on top of the building, and then what I thought was an invisible wall, they jump towards it doing a grab move. And I don't think they did a trick. I think they just bounced off the invisible wall.
Because they knew where it was.
Because they knew where it was. And they knew if they hit it from a certain angle, it would not like stop their movement and absorb the impact. It would just shoot them off. And then they continued doing their combo away from me. And then I kind of wanted to stop playing the game.
Yeah, no, for sure.
People
who know how video games work are sick.
Yes. Feast of Violet puts it perfectly. Tony Hawk is like if Balatro was a platformer. Yes, Sean.
Do y'all play Tony Hawk with an analog stick or D-pad?
Oh, I'm so happy we could come to this.
Great question.
Yes.
Primarily the D-pad, but I am okay playing it with the stick.
Okay, Nikki?
I don't like these games. I like Skate more.
This is as far back as I can go. What?
I like Skate more. I like Skate more.
Christ, Nikki.
Skate feels better, gang. I don't know what to tell you.
No?
I don't know if it feels better. It feels different.
Yeah, it's like...
It's like putting on like a sweater when you want to put on like a starter jacket.
It's like comparing Crash and Spyro. Like, they don't need to be compared. They're different things.
I'm excited for 3+4. I need to grab 1+2. These games, I didn't have them when I was a kid. They were not in my oeuvre. When I was watching X Games at the time, I was amped about Street Luge. I was not watching skateboarding.
That checks
you know,
I was a
that kind of proves my point, though. That kind of proves my point, because you're all analog stick.
Yeah,
like
I am analog stick, yeah.
That's the divide between the youngs and the olds. Because did you first play Tony Hawk's Pro Skater on the PS1, where there was no analog sticks with the controller you might have had? Or did you play it on like PS2 or GameCube first, where it was by default? That's why I played the analog stick.
That's analog stick is the right way to go. There's more tricks there.
Yeah, I'm sorry that broke my brain, but I
it's
do
okay.
enjoy. No, the thing is, I also enjoy Skate, and the people that have stayed playing Skate are also insane.
Yeah.
I saw a video, like I forgot that hippie flips were a thing that they added in 3.
Mm-hmm.
And for folks that don't know, a hippie flip is kind of when you're going through a rail and you jump over it while your skateboard is still skating underneath the rail or through the little gap there. That's always a fun time. Oh, well, you know what? Tony Hawk said the skating community was the most inclusive, so we're not gonna hate. We're gonna embrace.
Listen,
we're gonna embrace you talking about a different game.
I like Anthony Hawk. I like what he does. I like his work.
His
I was in the
bloodboard,
building.
especially.
I was in the building when Danny Brown fell 150 feet out of the air on the mega ramp. That was cool. It wasn't cool. I thought I watched a man die.
Oh.
Can we watch that video right now? There's another slot. Can we?
No.
Jane, can we watch it, please?
No.
Please,
No.
Please,
You link it, and then maybe we'll do it after the quick break.
Okay.
Oh, Christ.
Danny Brown falls mega ramp. Sorry, Jake Brown.
Oh, okay. I was like, why is Danny Brown on a skateboard?
No. Sorry, Jake Brown. It's been a long time since I thought about it. Anyway, we're all gonna watch it right now. It's pretty good, actually. It's a great video. Nothing bad happens.
Really? All right. Well, let's just do.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, I need
God.
everybody to understand. He's fine.
Preface it by saying
He's okay. He's fine.
he put his arms up. He's fine.
He's fine.
Nikki, this video says skateboarder Jake Brown in free fall. Anytime free fall is like brought up, I don't think people are fine.
He's fine. He's okay. Nothing
Now-
bad happened to him in the long-reaching future after this. Now, in
Okay.
the immediate aftermath, was it good for him? No.
I think after most accidents in the aftermath, you are not okay.
Oh,
Sean, I'm going to ask you to describe what we're seeing for the folks at home.
you want me to watch it again?
Yeah.
Okay, man goes down a ramp. Man flies up the half pipe portion of the ramp. Man loses everything, is flailing, hits the ground so hard his helmet flies off.
And his shoes.
And but the way the video is cut, 2 seconds later, arms in the air. He's like, yeah, I did it. I don't know what I did, but I did something.
Now, he was down for quite a while.
Jesus.
His helmet flew off before he hit the ground.
Yeah. He walks away. He's fine.
Okay, you know what? If I pause this video as he's midair, Jake Brown
Yeah,
never falls.
he never falls. He's still up there.
He's still up there. We just made another spoke in history. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, I've been playing some Crazy Taxi. Let's
Yeah,
talk about
how's
that.
that?
Let's change subject. Yeah, video people see that I have it on my TV in the background.
How's Crazy Taxi? How's the gig
man.
economy?
Remember when games were fun?
Barely, actually.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
used
it's
to
been
be.
a while. Crazy Taxi takes me back to a simpler time where it was just arcadey fun. You pop a quarter in, the dude's like, hey, come on over. And you like, pick your car and drive her.
My mom
And
told
then-
me to ignore those people.
That's probably right. Crazy Taxi is a ton of fun because it's so pure. It's just arcadey goodness,
Yeah.
You hop in the car, you go backwards first because that person will take you all the way to the bottom of the hill, pro tip. And then you just do laps around the city, around not San Francisco, picking people up and just trying to get the best run. And so that's what I've been doing is I need to kill like 15 minutes. I'll just do a Crazy Taxi run. So I'm like, preheating the oven or whatever I gotta do that night. The vibes are just immaculate. Especially now we're starting to get into warm. Well, y'all always have warm weather. When we over
It
here,
is 45 degrees outside right now.
that's messed up because it's like 50 here.
Yeah, no, it's fucked up. It is cold.
It should not be as cold in LA as in northeast Wisconsin.
Yeah, I do be thinking the climate
Jesus,
changing.
maybe a little.
No, show me the science.
What is I fucking love Crazy Taxi. What is
Yeah.
there's another stand-up cabinet with steering wheel, except it's a Safari one.
Yeah,
I also think it's a Sega joint.
Yeah,
And
I forget
what's
the
that
name,
one
but
called?
I don't know, Wild Safari or something. But yeah, they have a Safari one and like a firefighter one that
Yes.
nobody remembers because everyone just remembers Crazy Taxi. Probably
Yes,
because
'cause
Crazy
that one's the best
Taxi
one.
it's the one that fits the like wild driving formula or whatever. The best.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jambo Safari. Thank you, Merlin. and
Janbo?
Janbo?
Janbo Safari feature. You're gonna play the whole game.
We're trying to fill out the power block, Jan.
You know what? Okay, I'm looking at this now. Jambo Safari.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Let's do this.
Right? There you go.
What?
It's really short. It's good. It's
wow,
like Crazy Taxi, except you have to catch a zebra.
Games used to be cool, huh?
Games used to be so cool. Anyways, I'm trying to get better, back to where I once was a Crazy Taxi. My best run is a little over $9,000. So,
Wow.
and
that comes out of the Dreamcast, right? When you're done.
Oh yeah, the cash money. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
Sega mails you a check.
Oh
That's
my
awesome.
god. I need to get into Jambo Safari right now.
No, dude, the game whips.
Yeah.
We had a stand-up cabinet of this in America?
Yeah. There's one at the bar near my house.
Okay, all right. Well, I'm
We
coming.
can go during SGF.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That it's been a while since I've seen it. That's just a Crazy Taxi cabinet that they added.
Yes, it's the exact same
too.
cabinet.
Yeah.
No, I am deeply trying to get everyone to come to my house for SGF. I'm trying to get us to go to the pinball bar by my house, and then I'm trying to get us to go to the arcade bar also by my house. I live in a really good triangle of our collective interests.
The coffee place,
the coffee
a little
place
bit further away
that is a little further away. The place with the bad onion rings, I can take everybody there.
Hell yeah.
I've always wanted bad onion rings.
Yeah, that was nice. The clothing store next door was fun. The ladies were nice. Man, Jambo Safari looks like Nintendo was like, well, we have all this tech from the fishing game and this taxi game. What if we did both?
Yeah, we did both.
Nintendo did that?
Oh, sorry, Sega.
Sega.
They made a DS version? Hold the fucking phone.
Oh, Jambo Safari. Oh, wow. It's
Animal
4 weeks
Rescue?
long. Animal Week. Week. Wait.
Animal Week. Oh.
Animal Week. Hold on.
Hold up.
Tycoon.
Yes.
For the Xbox One.
Connectimals.
Connectimals. Yes. Jambo Safari.
Yes.
Sega Bass Fishing.
Okay, that's an animal, yes.
Yeah.
And then
we do one more.
Play SmackDown Here Comes the Pain as Dave Batista, the animal.
The animal.
Oh,
That's it. That's
Star
5.
Fox.
There we go.
Oh, Star Fox is good. We can play.
You know
what
what,
if we...
Sean? Yes, it's time.
Star Fox Adventures, though, because there's more animals in that, and you talk to them more.
What if we did one of the other ones?
Tokyo Jungle.
Actually, Nikki, maybe in like a week or two, we're gonna play Star Fox Assault.
Let's go!
GBKidz, so, yeah.
All right, that's a peek behind the curtain for the power block. Folks, we're gonna take a quick break, and we'll be back with a Mount Rushmore, and maybe if we have time, Nikki's gonna tell us about Revolution if they feel up to it.
Yeah,
we'll save that.
I sound great. I don't do whatever.
All right, okay, cool. Faded to Black. We'll be right back. Oh, I feel so refreshed now.
I slept for 8 hours.
I know.
I just figured out what you meant by Nikki Revolution. I was trying to piece it together for so long. Like, Nikki's playing the Wii.
Yeah,
Nikki is overthrowing the government with Mike. I couldn't figure it out. Okay.
Me and Mike on the steps of the Capitol.
If I'm going to trust two people to politely do it, it's going to be Nikki and Mike. Nikki's just gonna go behind the velvet rope, and then Mike is gonna be like, "Oh no, Nikki, no, don't do that." Oh, okay.
That's your Mike Minotti. No, hold on. That's your Mike Minotti.
Oh no, Nikki, no. Now we have to. I guess I'll have to overthrow the government
that's
now.
Just a South Park character. I couldn't tell you who, but Jan.
Listen, I'm very good at voices. All right. I have that. Maybe a Kermit. People keep
your Lucy
me.
is very good. Yeah.
Oh yeah, my Lucy's very good. People keep accusing me of being Dr. GameFAQs, but him and I have never been in the same stream.
You've never been in the same room.
Exactly. Yeah. Anyway, I guess Grub came up with this topic, but Grub is a preoccupado right now. So we're going to do the Mount Rushmore of Co-op Games. I almost typed Mr. Rushmore, and that's something very different. I've learned.
Yeah, it's different.
Yeah, I'm gonna say while we're getting started that please suggest things in chat because I
please.
did not prepare for this one because
Me
I didn't think I
either.
was doing it.
Yes, because I thought since Grub came up with the topic, he'd be here, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
We talked about it last night.
There's very important things happening. Okay. So, folks, please drop in your suggestions. I'm gonna try and look at all the other chats. That's right. You too. YouTube. We're gonna look at you as well.
Can you use the ask a question button about it, chat?
Yes.
Instead, please.
I guess.
All right. I'm going to look at the YouTube chat as well.
Okay. Do we have the Excel spreadsheet up? Because I already have some in my brain.
Yeah, we're right, Jane. We're just waiting on you.
Oh, I need to come up with a shoot Excel sheet. Nikki, can you make it and then link it?
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
Then I'll put it up.
No worries. Sheets. Now it's time for things I bought at Sheets. Everybody remember that? Remember that classic? Best co-op games. You don't remember things I bought at Sheets?
Things I
You
bought.
McElroy boy? Or no? Were you off that train? Oh, well, that's why you don't remember it. It's not a good or a bad thing. It's just why you don't remember it.
Hey, Restream, what if I want to see all of the chats? What about that?
Oh, you pulled them up individually, Jan. That's what I do every day.
Hey, you know what's the point of clicking share this link if it doesn't actually give anybody access? Okay, it's in Slack, Jan.
Copy. Thank you very much. Nikki, you can start occupying that while I get that.
Yeah, I will.
Thank you.
Halo.
Oh, I'm seeing some good suggestions from people.
Okay, yeah. Where are we starting, Nikki? Talk this out.
Castle Crashers, Battle Block, Theater.
Halo Reach is the one you're going with, huh?
That's the one I have the most fond memories of personally, but I will take any.
Okay, now very
Halo
critically,
on the
it's
list.
not best. It's Jeff Grubb's signature Mount Rushmore.
Most
Slightly
famous.
Slightly different. Emblematic of what a co-op game is.
Rushmore.
Yeah.
More Sword. Okay, well then I'll put Halo 2 on there.
Jeff Grubb's Game Mess in the YouTube chat is asking if we read the YouTube comments. No.
Stop asking.
Stop asking. I like TMNT Arcade. I think that's a good call. Either that or Simpsons Arcade.
Ooh, the Lego Star Wars games.
Lego Star
Do we
Wars.
have to pick? Should we just put the Skywalker Saga because that's all of them?
Well, Skywalker Saga, I don't.
What's
think
the
is
first
multiplayer.
one? Oh, that's huge too.
Huh? Really?
I'm pretty sure Lego.
We'll just put Lego. Lego Star Wars. Okay, it's on the list.
Okay,
Ooh,
perfect.
Portal 2.
Oh, duh! Obviously, I put Portal 1. Fuck, and I deleted it and I just put 1.
Now it just says 1.
There we go.
Overcooked. It's called. Is it called Overcooked? It's called Overcooked.
Yes.
The thing about Overcooked is that I don't think it's very good.
Wow.
No, you know what? I'm kind of with you, but
I really don't think it's good. I don't like games that promote yelling. I think there are so many better ways. And I'm fine actually if it ends up on the list because there are so many people who do love it. But I would rather us put Moving Out on there over Overcooked.
okay.
Yeah, Sean.
Is it because you're the one who always gets yelled at?
Yes, because is that because I get bored and I don't think it's very fun from the jump? Yes.
Okay.
And I check out because I want to do something else. Yes.
What about Left 4 Dead?
I was gonna say Left 4 Dead.
Now, are we putting the first one or the second one?
I think the first one.
Yeah, first one. Like
more memorable cast, right?
Yeah. No, I don't know. I don't know any of the fucking guys in Left 4 Dead.
I don't know their name. I don't remember their name.
Yeah, that's why I give it to 1 by default because I don't really care about the people. I just think it's fun.
I'm putting Rock Band on here.
Yeah.
I'm putting Four Swords Adventures.
Okay.
On here. Let's see.
Okay, I'm getting yelled
someone
at
said
now.
Monaco.
Maybe we should do Left 4 Dead 2.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. I have literally no memories of playing Left 4 Dead 1, but I have a million and one memories playing Left 4 Dead 2.
You think that one hit harder?
I think Left 4 Dead 2 hit harder.
All right, there you go.
You can also put the minions in Left 4 Dead 2.
Oh, well, okay.
And I don't know if you can do that. People are saying It Takes Two, which I feel like we gotta put on there. But like,
yeah.
I guess, yeah.
Again, I don't. The vibes of that game are fucking rancid.
Yeah, divorce sucks.
Hey, anything else?
But for folks out there, sometimes divorce is all you can do.
No, for sure. Divorce is good. If you're at the point where
If
you're
you
like, I think we
need
should get a
to.
divorce, like, yeah, you probably should get a divorce. Like,
The process of divorce is
It
not
does suck.
necessarily
It's not
to be
good for
celebrated,
anybody.
is what I'm getting at, yeah.
Do we put a Borderlands game on?
Nah, Andy can go hell.
Nah, yeah, no, I don't think we need to. I did put Perfect Dark Zero on here because I saw that in chat.
Ooh,
that's good.
I want to get a little spicy.
Okay.
Resident Evil 5.
Sure.
No, I'll sure.
Yeah. Yeah, not a great single player game, but co-op? That's fun.
Gears?
Which one?
Oh, yeah, which one?
2?
Okay. Nope. Fuck me running. I don't. Gears of War 12. That's right.
Well, we're not supposed to say that.
Ah, shit. Sorry. Did people like those Army of Two games?
It's not memorable enough.
They made 3 of them.
We'll put it on so we can take it off.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
that's
feels
my
good.
favorite
I like that. Yeah.
Hear me out, gang.
Yeah.
Mario Party.
Is that cooperative? Is Monopoly cooperative?
You depend on each other to keep playing.
Is a knife fight cooperative?
That's a great question, Sean.
You know, Sean,
Good
when you frame it
question.
like that.
We'll put it on so we can take it off. Lethal Company or what's the other one?
Content warning.
Yes, which one are we putting on here?
For the modern era, Lethal Company definitely
Okay.
exploded. Do we want like a battle royale kind of like rep on there?
Sure. Is Fortnite cooperative?
Can be.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, like the squad aspect, but I almost feel like it's kind of not really in the spirit.
Should we put it on to take it off?
Well, that's your baby. You wanna?
Oh no, I don't mind either way. I don't think it
okay.
should be on there.
Cookies and Cream, I feel like we have to put on. I
Yeah, no,
myself
for
am-
sure.
I've
Absolutely.
never played it because I'm not that old.
Is it cookies ampersand cream or cookies and cream?
And Forsand.
Cream.
Okay.
I probably should have specified, huh? A game. It's the Adventures of Cookie Ampersand Cream.
Ooh, Heave Ho is a good shout.
Cookie singular?
Cookie, yeah. Well, it's not cookies. Like,
Heave
the
ho.
name isn't cookies.
And also snipper clips.
Okay,
Snipper Clips is a good shout.
Ooh, Sean, yeah, we have to put a beat 'em up on this, or more beat 'em.
Oh yeah, like a double dragon.
Like when I think of beat 'em ups, I really do just think of TMNT and Simpsons. Like I guess because like better ones have come out, but
Right, like a final fight. Streets of Rage. Okay.
like I guess Streets of Rage 2.
It's on there.
Like
Sea of
4 is
Thieves-
better, obviously, but
Sea of Thieves is a great shout from Twitch.
Sea of Thieves is a good shout.
Grounded.
Fuck a bug.
Okay, well.
But it's on there.
Four Swords Adventures, do we have that?
Yeah, that's number 12 on the list right now.
Okay. Are we at the point where we don't have much left off?
I think we got it.
Oh,
I feel like
I
we're
like
missing
that.
some GameCube games. What's up?
I like Diablo.
Oh,
Or
which
like
one?
some like ARPG.
Which one?
I don't
2
know.
or
I don't play
3?
Diablo. But I know Mike plays with his brother sometimes, so I'm like, oh yeah.
Let's go 2.
Okay. I feel like I'm trying to think of cooperative games I played on the Nintendo GameCube that I may be forgetting.
I feel like on the 4-player consoles, we played more versus multiplayer. You know?
Yes, I think so as well.
Yeah.
Okay. So we might. I think we should have one more to get to a nice round 30.
Right.
Yeah, we're getting a big list here. Do we want to stick to Jeff Grubb's stupid Mount Rushmore idea, or do we want to do something else?
Well, what I have up at the top is Mount Rushmore, which could open us up to a different, legally distinct. Not how many guys are up there? 4, 5.
Yeah.
4.
Okay. How do we include an MMO?
Yeah, like a Fusion Fall or a Club Penguin.
Right.
One of
Phantasy
those.
Star Online 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something kind of like one of those.
An Anarchy Online.
Yeah.
Maybe EverQuest 2.
An EverQuest 2. Yeah. That Defiance game.
Monster Hunter.
Which one?
World.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Well, that's it. That's 30.
All right. That's 30.
Oh, let's put Deep Rock Galactic. Listen.
Do we want to put? No, Animal Crossing. I don't think is co-op.
No, because it fucking sucks to play with another person. The process of they don't. Well, no, because they don't want you to. Like if they
like
wanted you to do it,
of.
yes, if they wanted you to do it, it would be easier. But like
Nintendo
really
doesn't
don't
want you to do it.
Minecraft.
Yeah.
Okay. So here's what I think we should do. Yes, we should do a Mount Rushmore, but we should do the Boruto Mount Rushmore of Hokage.
Was that 7 or?
So I think that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, 7.
Okay, so we need 7. All right.
We're doing
so
the
which
Mount
ones did
Hokage or whatever it's
okay,
called.
so I think Halo 2 is on here twice. I think this one was Reach initially. We'll take Halo 2 over Reach. I think personally.
Yeah.
Should I want to keep all of these. So what I'm
we'll
gonna
just
do,
move them to the next column.
Yeah. I'll just do this.
Yeah.
And then I'll delete them.
Spoons.
Oh, smart.
Yeah, and I'll delete them. We have to pick one between Castle Crashers and Battle Block.
Castle Crashers.
Okay,
easily.
goodbye,
Castle
Battle
Crashers
Block.
easy, yeah.
Halo 2 is staying. TMNT and Simpsons, we got to pick one.
I feel like more people in general talk about Simpsons.
Yes.
Right.
Does TMNT have the big TV?
What do you mean by like the widescreen?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
X-Men has that. I don't think TMNT has a wide one. I think it has.
Does Simpsons
Yeah, no,
have
because it's only 4 players, so I don't think it ever got.
Okay, well now hold on. Do we want to put? I would prefer X-Men because of the big television over Simpsons.
I feel like
I never played X-Men in the arcade. I have played more TMNT and Simpsons.
I feel
Okay. So we'll do Simpsons then.
We could what you two feel? Do you two feel TMNT? Because I think they're like pretty even.
I think they're even.
Think
they're
like
functionally the same game to me.
Yeah, and like in terms of popularity, I don't think it's like super big one way or another.
They are functionally the same to me, but of the two, I would pick X-Men, which is not one of the options.
Then that's not of the two.
Yeah. I really think, unfortunately, gang, I think it's X-Men over both of these.
Okay.
Is kind of how I feel.
Okay.
Sure.
It's got a big fucking TV in it.
So
it's two CRTs next to each other. They use a mirror to make you think that it's one big TV.
Hear me out. TMNT has the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah. The other one has Cyclops.
Who cares?
Me.
Cyclops is a fucking cop. No one cares.
He's not. This is just like when someone said Sonic games are bad. Someone said Cyclops is a cop.
I know. X-Men is very definitively non-cop. I know.
We're putting X-Men on there.
Okay. I think we could cut Lego Star Wars, but I do want to shout it out for what it's done.
hesitant to cut Lego Star Wars. I think that one's important.
If we're doing like another round, I think it stays through this round.
I think it should stay for this round. Portal 2's that's a lock. Overcooked, gang. I've already made my allegiances clear. I don't like this game.
There's more popular modern games for that.
I also think this brings up, it's similar to the argument of Mario Party, where sometimes you have a friend that either becomes disengaged or, unfortunately, is antagonistic in the game, making it not fun.
Yeah. All right, it's gone. Left 4 Dead 2 has to stay. What's up?
Yeah.
Oh, you were pointing at
I
me.
was pointing to you.
No, for sure. Rock Band stays. Four Swords Adventures is very good. Now, how many people have played it?
Get out of here. You need too many cables and shit. Nope.
It Takes Two.
Divorce is okay. Divorce can hang.
We'll keep it. Perfect Dark Zero. Really funny.
No.
And I do, Sean, we are going to play it.
This was a bad suggestion.
You and me, Sean, are going to 100% perfect.
It's not a terrible suggestion. We can do that.
I really do think we should play this game, but it does not need to hang.
It does. No, it does not hang.
RE5.
Next round, at least, I think.
I think so, too.
Human Fall Flat.
No.
Nah.
What the hell is that game?
It's one of those games where you're a little rubber guy. And you flop around and then you
Gears of War 2.
Gears of War 2.
I think it stays for now.
Army of 2 is gone. Mario Party is gone. Lethal Company stays.
For
Fortnite,
now.
I think we can go.
Yeah. Yes.
Adventures of Cookie and Cream, funny.
Now,
but it is gone.
Okay.
It is
All
gone.
right.
Sorry, Jan.
No, I was going to say, I don't think any of us three have played it, so we can't speak to it.
I haven't played it.
Screw
I was
Legacy.
born in 1995.
Screw reputation. We're going with what we're feeling.
Heave Ho is really funny and important to the history of this website, but I don't think anybody really has played it. And I don't think it's important enough to...
Has a very good fart button.
Great fart button. And I do think we need to appreciate that, but it is gone. Snipper Clips.
Grub talks about this game a lot.
Grub talks about how he and Mike don't know what it is.
Oh.
What? Okay, well, then cut it.
Yeah.
That's good, like in Snipper Clips. Snipper Clips is making a game that is completely nuts right now. Or the studio that made Snipper Clips is making a game that's... they made Crow Country.
Yes.
Oh.
Which is like cool. Incredible to
That's
me.
a great pivot.
That's awesome.
But yeah, shout out to SVB Games. Destiny 2, I snuck that one on here while y'all were talking.
I think it should hang till the next one.
Actually, not a bad suggestion.
I think so too.
Destiny 2 also important to this website.
Yes, for sure. Dog Bottom. Streets of Rage 2.
You know, we were hesitating to even include it.
All right, it's gone. Sea of Thieves. I don't think Sea of Thieves hangs. I think we gotta pick. I think we gotta pick between Sea of Thieves and Destiny 2 on this layer, and I think Sea of Thieves doesn't hang.
Both again, I think important to this website.
I agree.
Yeah, both good games too.
They're both great. They're really, really good. But I think Destiny 2 is better than Sea of Thieves.
I think
I agree.
so as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Grounded is gone.
Nah. Yeah.
Diablo 2.
I'm gonna trust like if the audience has strong opinions on here because that feels like one that none of us have really engaged with. But
Yeah, I have no allegiance.
I don't
either
worship
way.
the devil, you know?
Oh fuck!
What?
Skate
What did that
3.
remind you of? Oh yeah, I hear.
Skate 3.
Okay, now cut it, please.
No. No.
Let's keep Diablo 2 for now.
Okay.
We'll probably wind up cutting it in the next round.
Monster Hunter can stay.
Yep.
Deep Rock Galactic and Minecraft is going to lose to Minecraft.
Now, okay, can someone explain to me the co-op side of Minecraft?
Yeah, I don't think of Minecraft as a co-op game. I just know you can.
Huh? What are you talking about? You can play
because I haven't played Minecraft.
What are you talking about? You just play the game Minecraft with another person.
Okay.
That's the whole. That's it.
What's different
Journey.
about? Journey is such a better call.
Journey.
Greg Miller's Journey.
Minecraft has to be on this fucking list.
Is it just because you could build with other people and you like I can help y'all dig a hole, you can help me dig a hole?
Yes.
Okay.
The entire game is built to be played with yourself or another person. Like integral to the experience is doing it by yourself or with
here's
another
where
person.
my mind is at, and yes, Chad, I didn't forget that we played it once. I think of it kind of like Fortnite or a battle royale, where it's like it feels like almost a different vibe overall.
All right, well, it's gone.
Oh,
You
okay.
happy? Are you fucking happy?
I wanted to talk it out more actually.
You
But okay.
fucking happy? It's gone. It's
You're
gone.
You're cutting these so quickly.
Listen,
we
gotta
got 40
fucking
minutes
move.
to fill.
do you? Oh shit. Okay, hold on. Minecraft. It's back on the list, okay? All right,
Now
next round.
Okay, take them all over to the next one. Because we got 7 spots. This is why it's
Yeah, we
great to
have
do the
7 spots.
Mount Naruto or whatever.
Yeah, the Hokage Mountain.
What the
How
fuck
do
is that
I-
thing called?
I don't know how to collapse.
You just copy. Just Control C, Control
Fucking
Control
sucks.
X.
Yeah,
Control
we
V.
really gotta fucking pad these 40 minutes.
This is good radio.
This is good radio. Yeah, I'm doing cell management.
This is our
Okay.
Hokage Rock.
Yes. Yeah, we're chipping away at it now.
Yeah,
I just copied and pasted an empty box.
it's good. It's good.
You know, someone made a what's it called? A pretty good case in the YouTube chat. I don't know which one for X-Men, and that has 6-player co-op. That's almost the most co-op.
That's
Well, yeah,
the
that's
most
why it had
guys
the
you can
big-
have.
That's why I had the big screen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
X-Men that I think that needs to be in there.
Okay.
I
yeah,
do
we
want to
got
give
some-
a special shout out to Eco, which is that game that Jeff Grubb loves.
ECO.
ECO.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That being said, we can cut it or not even bother to put it on.
No, watch this.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Play
Scroll
was
down,
hard.
Jan.
Play was hard.
Okay, I'm down. Okay.
There it is. There it goes.
All right.
It was on
There it
there.
goes.
We all saw it.
All right. So now, according to Google Sheets, we have 18 entries.
Yes.
We have to cut a
And-
little over half.
Yes. The Hokage Mountain is 7 spots.
Okay,
Yes.
I think it is going to go good. Which ones are we? Do you think out of this 18, we can pick
Some locks.
some locks and then put the
Portal
rest
2.
of them up against each other? Okay,
Sure,
I agree.
sure.
Portal 2 is a lock.
Can you cut from here and put them over? Or just Control
Yeah.
X? Thank you.
Rock Band, I think, is a
Rock
lock.
Band.
Yeah, I think that's a good shout because I never thought of that as a co-op game.
Resident Evil
Yeah.
is on twice.
So nice.
That's Resident Evil.
I think X-Men Arcade.
I think that's a lock.
I think whatever beat 'em up we decided on, it was X-Men Arcade. So yes.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it. Those are our locks.
Okay.
Now it's time for these to fight.
4 spots left.
4 spots.
Yeah, there's 4 spots in 15 games, so we can do one easy cut and then we can have them fight.
It Takes Two should go against It Takes Two, and I think it is a double
Double elimination.
double elimination.
They're both out.
That being said, this whole discussion is because of Joseph Fares's new game Split Fiction.
For sure, which is not on the list because the writing's
That's true.
not very
Yeah, we
good.
probably should have mentioned that if we didn't at the top. That's
Right,
why
right.
we're doing this.
Not for
Um,
nothing.
Not for nothing. Okay, now should we seed this in a way that makes any sense, or should we just do 1 versus 2, 3 versus 4?
No, I think
all
we
the way
I
down?
think we just start cutting shit. Like, okay,
Yeah.
we don't really care. The audience watching live didn't seem to care too much, so I'm saying Diablo's probably gone.
Okay.
Yeah,
Bye, Diablo.
I'm fine.
I saw
putting
some
Diablo.
people saying like, no, I prefer Diablo single player actually. So
Between the zombie games, Left 4 Dead has to stay.
It's Left 4 Dead.
It's got to be Left 4 Dead.
Yeah,
For the goof factor, I would love for Resident Evil 5.
Yeah, no, it's really funny. No,
Yeah.
for sure.
Okay, now
For
remember,
the Xbox
we have time
360
to pad
games.
out.
Okay, so here's a great question. What the
Yeah.
fuck happens in Gears of War 2?
Is that
no
the one
idea.
where
I have
Dom's
no
wife
idea.
dies?
No idea.
Is that
Maybe.
3?
They're all
I don't
same.
know. They're all literally exactly, Sean. Thank you. Right side of history. They are all the same.
Just hunks of meat with chainsaws. That's kind of cool sometimes, but I don't
Which
remember
one
a damn
is-
thing that happens in any of those.
Which one is Dom finds his wife? Okay.
Dom finds his wife. I'm having Gemini analyze the data.
Cool. I don't remember which one Horde mode was introduced. He's in 2 and he gets swallowed into the worm. Oh, yes. Okay.
I
feel
don't.
like
Okay,
Halo-
I think it's got to be Halo 2 between the Gears of War 2 and Halo 2. I think it's got to be Halo 2.
Yeah, if we're framing it that way, I think Gears is gone.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3. We get 4 of these can come over.
Right.
Destiny 2 is really good, and I think it has to go up against Monster Hunter World in a fight.
We don't need to pit things against each other.
I think it's the only way to
Well,
live.
Nikki,
They're all
you picked-
against each other when you think about it.
Also, you picked a game you like and a game you don't like. I know how this is gonna go.
Listen, I don't make the rules, Sean.
Actually, I think you just made
I
the
think
rule.
you did.
Interesting. That's so weird how that happened. Here's my push for Monster Hunter World. Is
Okay.
that it has a longer tail than Destiny
Unless you cut it off.
2. Than Destiny 2. I think there is, but
There's butt.
well, no, Monster Hunter World is kind of like what if they built the entire game out of the Destiny 2 raid. And I think there's a lot of stuff in Destiny 2 that is not.
I think Monster Hunter came a little bit before Destiny, Nikki.
No one's
Just a
quite
little
sure.
bit.
No one's quite
You
sure.
know what about we pause on this conversation? I
Okay.
can cut
Yeah.
Lego Star Wars.
Oh, I was gonna say Lego Star Wars has to go over.
I
It
really
has to
do
go
think
over.
Lego Star Wars is
It's
important.
the family co-op
Yeah,
game.
it's the
Is that
family
not-
co-op game.
Castle Crashers is not the family co-op
No.
game?
Okay, I would take Lego Star Wars over Castle Crashers any
Yeah.
day of the week.
Oh,
If that's the
gang.
math we gotta do.
Gang, I don't.
Because Castle Crashers is a beat 'em up in the vein of like the Konami beat 'em ups.
The other one
Right.
has Yoda.
Yeah,
in
Castle
it.
Crashers has a slightly raunchier, slightly more mature humor and everything.
And
like
again,
that.
the other one has Yoda in it.
Okay, now if we're going with the original Lego Star Wars games where they didn't talk and they just kind of,
Yeah.
then okay, I could see cutting Castle Crashers for Lego Star Wars.
This is
Think
tough.
about it's really hard. The thing
Okay,
is,
okay. We can meander a little bit. We got time. We can meander a little bit.
we can all agree though, Journey probably doesn't hang.
I was gonna say let's cut Journey then.
I think we have to. It's a very good game. I like that experience, but yeah.
Now I
Cutting
think
is
that
what we're looking for.
Minecraft is a lock.
I mean, if you say so, Jan.
This is one of those where, yeah, I just don't have much of an opinion
If
on
you
it.
say so, Jan.
But
I'll
Minecraft
put-
has
I'll-
made
I'll put it
several
over
people's
there.
careers.
It's just, at least two. At least two people have gotten rich off of the back of Minecraft.
Not even like making Minecraft, but playing Minecraft.
No, off of the back of Minecraft, at least a couple of people have made money.
Lethal Company. What do we think?
Yeah, that's the thing. I wonder how much recency bias we're experiencing on the
Yeah,
video game.
because
Lethal
it
Company.
exploded, like to the point that they made 1 million knockoffs. We're
Yeah,
playing,
we're playing
one after
today.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's important, but I don't know if it is all time carve it in the mountain.
No,
about it.
I would
Not
like,
yet, at least.
Not
maybe.
yet. Yeah.
if I
Yeah.
carved it into the mountain, I'd be like, oh, should I have done this?
Yes, exactly.
Maybe we
Ooh.
should have waited another like 10 years before we did that.
Nikki, can you add to column A, and then I guess we can keep it there. Phasmophobia.
Oh, yeah,
Oh.
absolutely. Phasmophobia.
All right, cool.
It's on there.
Cool. That's it. Thank you.
Anytime.
All
Okay.
right, so we got 3 spots and 6 games.
3 spots, 6 games.
Now we are
Halo
cutting half.
2, gang.
Oh.
Halo fucking 2. The thing now, here's the thing about Halo 2.
Yeah.
It fucking whips.
It fucking whips.
That's the thing about Halo 2 is that it fucking bangs. You can hold 2 guns in it.
That's
Master.
true.
They let Master Chief hold 2 guns.
They also like
You
made
play
a
as
second
the
character
Arbiter.
for that
Yeah.
shit. Yeah.
It's
Yeah, how did we
fucking
not
awesome.
lock Halo 2 already?
I don't know. I was waiting for y'all.
Yeah, Jan, if you're cool with that, I think me and Nicky are saying
very
it
much
goes
so.
over.
I
It goes
feel
over.
like
Okay.
A Halo has to be there.
I
Yeah.
got rid of Castle Crashers.
Yeah.
Against these remaining games, okay.
I think Left 4 Dead 2 is also a lock.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So I think Left 4 Dead is a lock because I think at least with Monster Hunter World, that is still a game where you don't ever have to play with anyone else.
With anybody else. And no, for sure. And Left 4 Dead is a game that is not good unless you're playing it with other
True.
people.
Yeah.
Okay, goodbye Monster Hunter World. Destiny 2, you also could conceivably play it by yourself if we're using that line of logic.
To be fair, bring it back a little bit though. Castle Crashers is a game that you like need to play with other people.
All right, it's back on the list. Now, would we prefer Halo 2
This is the last
or
slot.
Destiny 2?
Oh, Halo or Destiny?
Halo 2.
Absolutely. It's not just because here's the thing: quality plays a factor here. But
Yeah.
if this is the list of all the Hokage, like
Yeah.
it's their impact, like what they've done for us.
Sure. But you don't, and because of this, right? You don't have Destiny 2 without Halo 2.
Correct.
Okay.
Literally.
Goodbye,
yeah.
Destiny 2. Thank you for your service, Bungo.
I didn't expect this to get down to Lego Star Wars and Castle Crashers, if I am going to be brutally honest.
Me neither, because I think, Jan, I think we need to have a talk.
Yeah, no, please fight for Castle Crashers, please.
Okay, now
I would like to say, by the way,
yes,
I'm someone who prefers Castle Crashers,
Yeah, I like and love both of
but I
these
don't think we're
video
carving
games.
that like weird rectangular helmet into the rock.
Yeah, when we could carve Yoda's head into the
When
rock,
we carve
Jan.
Yoda-
now I would rather carve Lego Qui-Gon Jinn's head into the rock, if I'm being honest. Okay, you know what?
Yeah, I'll do a poll.
Let's look at column B real quick.
Yeah.
See if anything that we didn't carry over.
Yeah, did anything slip through the Resident Evil 5?
Now, Sean,
Okay.
I think that going to your point about impact, I think that had a negative impact because that led to
hang
Resident
on.
Evil 6.
Now, hang on. But anyone who's played Resident Evil 5 will tell you that game sucks as a single player game, but co-op.
Co-op.
I'm
Co-op.
half joking. I'm half joking about that one.
Okay.
Okay, I made a poll in Twitch.giantbomb.
That's not how this works.
Giantbomb.com/ and I'm
They don't
just
get a
I'm
say.
I'm putting
this
my
is-
finger in my mouth and putting
Nikki,
it in the air. I'm
Nikki.
getting the temperature.
I know our metrics. It's a bunch of old dudes who didn't know about shaving their balls yesterday. I know what they're gonna say
I was
between
on
these
that
two games.
podcast. Don't lump me in with that. Folks, go listen to the voicemail dump truck.
Good dump truck yesterday. Good dump truck yesterday.
We did have Gears of War, folks. It was represented, but then we cut it because
was.
we couldn't remember anything.
We couldn't
of the
remember
story.
anything about it.
No.
And it wasn't as good as Halo 2.
Yeah,
So-
Halo 2 is pretty good.
Yeah, in terms of like that Xbox co-op.
Oh,
shooter.
hold on, gang.
Uh-huh.
What's up?
Here's
Jan?
another one we should add to column
Column
A.
A. Yeah,
Yeah,
what's
yeah.
up?
And I think it could go to column B,
Okay.
the Payday games.
Someone mentioned that,
Oh, Payday 2.
and I didn't know how I feel about it. Yeah.
Now, because I think Payday has an impact.
They made a third one, and people hated the third one so much that they started supporting the second one again.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's an interesting one. Also, if anyone else thinks there's like a dark horse here that we
Yeah, or like a
completely ignored at
missed.
this point, yeah. Now's the time to put it in there.
Baldur's Gate 3. I'm sorry, I didn't play it that much.
I'll actually take a brief play. Can you hit the games music?
Wow.
So I started playing Baldur's Gate 3 with friends. And did you know that game is actually a fucking nightmare to play co-op?
Yes.
Yeah,
Like
because we've done it.
It actually fucking sucks. It's really, really bad. The process of you can't. It doesn't let you carry over. It's one save, so everyone's progress is on one save.
Yeah,
which is the opposite of how a drop-in, drop-out D&D experience should work. I think in my world, in my brain, this thing should be, we should be able to drop in kind of as we go and be able to play the game together kind of at our own speed. But the way that this works is that it's like the game doesn't like joining another PlayStation. It just hates that. It'll kick you out if you kind of hang out for too long before doing anything. It doesn't like that. If you have too many people in the party, you can't get the companions, and the companions are like half of the game. Which I guess tracks, but it's also it doesn't feel very good. Like Shadowheart is here, and it's like, okay, actually bye. She's like, oh, there's too many people here, I gotta leave.
Yeah.
Like, no, what? Like, I'm trying to play the game to hang out with the characters. Which was a bummer. I was really, really amped to play it with my friends, and then I started playing it, and I was like, actually, I don't think this is a good multiplayer experience for 4 people. For 2 people, I think it's probably fine, but for 4 people, I think that's too much, especially if it's your first time playing the game.
I feel like Baldur's Gate 3 is so tailor-made to how you want to create and craft that story that adding like 3 more heads that will not have their progress carry over can be frustrating.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, question, Nikki.
Yes.
Have you ever played Dungeons and Dragons?
In my shoot life, a couple of times.
Okay.
Never a full campaign's length of time.
But that's what Baldur's Gate 3 is doing.
Yeah, that's what they want. Well, I think Dungeons and Dragons might be bad.
That's okay.
I think it's ruining our kids also.
Comments are down below, y'all.
I don't think that.
They're already gonna yell at me. No, I'm dragging you down with me.
Okay. Hold on.
Oh, wait.
Again.
Yeah.
Helldivers 2?
That's a weird way to pronounce Crackdown 2.
That's just a bad call.
Did something? Oh, okay. No, it just got quiet. Oh, okay.
We're just waiting for someone to break the silence, and congrats, Jan. I think all the games just mentioned, again, it's like Lethal Company. They're huge. They've exploded. It's just like we're not carving them into the rock, you know?
Right. Yeah, they were that character in that one filler episode, and we're like, he's really cool.
The list is done.
We're not putting Crackdown 2 there.
Why not? At the end, you find out that actually the whole time the agency was bad. And then you start fighting freak agents, right? And then you get a glider suit, and then you have to go, you get your friends together so you can do the achievement where you jump off the top of the tower and you glide over all 5 of the islands and you come back to the tower. And then everyone's like, fuck yeah, I love 50 gamer score.
Don Cheadle's right. I just hate orbs.
Why are you anti-orb?
Don Cheadle was like in the chatters for a second, or he was in Crackdown 2, and I forgot.
Okay. Let's each pick one. Let's each pick one for the last spot. Nikki, do you actually think it's Crackdown 2? Or
I don't think it's actually. I'll take Crackdown 2 out of there. I do want to put it on the A list, though, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I really did like Crackdown 2.
I'll give you A, absolutely.
I think, and this, listen, Bad Takes Nikki is at it again. I think Crackdown 2 is better than Crackdown 1.
Interesting.
Fuck! Saints Row 3. Now hold on. That one actually I will go to bat for.
Okay.
Over.
Go on. Call him and then stop.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, get your ass, Jan. Jan. Okay, Jan. What do you want there?
See, now I'm thinking about families now. And as much as I prefer Castle Crashers,
Right.
I think Lego Star Wars, we have to hit the family aspect of that as well. And we don't
Right.
have family representation other than Rock Band.
Right. I feel like that's, that we don't need you don't need the list to be a diverse, widespread of different games, but I do think that that's kind of what we're doing so far. We're kind of hitting the different genres a little bit and everything like that. And Lego Star Wars just encapsulates a huge audience that isn't like represented on a list really yet. Like a more modern, a more family-friendly angle.
It was awesome to unplug the keyboard out of the Mac at the Apple store. Sit on the big black orbs. Everyone knows what I'm talking about.
No.
You know what I'm talking about? No fucking way. Okay, at the Apple store, every Apple store in America, before they became
co-op
sick,
stuff?
we're talking about Lego Star Wars, which is where I played all of Lego Star Wars at the Apple store.
Oh, okay.
Because they had the IMAX on child tables that were about as
Why would they do that?
tall as that one, because when your parents were there, or your parents were at the mall, or your parents were rich and buying an iPhone or whatever the fuck, they said, go away so I can listen to this man talk to me about a computer. You would send your kids upstairs, and they had Macs on the table, and they had these incredible soft black orb chairs that you would sit down on, and God knows what fluid and detritus was on there.
Yes.
But you would sit on those chairs, and then you would play. They had like a selection of games on there, and I was always playing Lego Star Wars, and you could unplug one of the keyboards out of one of the computers, and you could plug it into the other one, and then you could play Lego Star Wars on there. 2 people, which was delightful. Yeah, I do think that there is something magical about the early Lego Star Wars games.
Yeah.
Like deeply, 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 deeply important. So I'm happy to see it. I guess if Crackdown 2 can't make it, Lego Star Wars can.
Unfortunately, there's only so many spots.
Yeah. I mean, until like the series continues, and then who knows who'll be Hokage.
Listen, Crackdown 4 is gonna really bring everything back to the peak.
All faith. Absolutely.
Okay. I think we can put our hammer and chisel away. We can blow the dust off of this mountain. And I think we have found our Hokage Mount Rushmore.
Hokage Rock. This is it.
Hokage Rock of co-op games. Sean, Nikki, would you like to trade off reading the list, please?
Sure thing.
Whoa. Okay.
Oh.
What's happening?
Oh, Nikki's
I'm
making it very
I'm making
big.
the rock.
It's so big. It's getting
chiseling.
bigger. They're
No, I
chiseling
just
too
said we're
much.
putting the chisel away.
Oh.
And then when you put it away, it shrinks. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, anyway, starting from the top. In a nice font, we have Portal 2. I think that's what it says. I can't read cursive.
Yeah, Rock Band.
X-Men Arcade.
Minecraft.
Halo 2.
Left 4 Dead 2.
And Lego Star Wars.
Now, just for posterity's sake, I want to, since we have a little bit more time, I want to see or hear what y'all think would be the number one out of this list.
Rock Band.
Rock Band.
I'm like
It's the one
whittling
that
down in my
it's
head.
the one that is the most over with regular people.
Yeah.
Regular
Which I think is important.
people.
I do think Halo 2 is huge. Portal 2 got more mainstream than you would expect, but I think it's still fairly niche.
Portal 2 was everywhere, and also if you ask somebody what Portal 2 was, nobody would talk about it.
Yeah,
Like,
it
no
was
one
like
would
a
know.
gigantic time and place thing for the course of like 5 years. Everyone, their mother knew Portal 2. And I think anyone before or after doesn't know it as well.
Now, I know I was down on this before. Oh, Nikki,
no.
you have an epiphany.
Oh,
no, we put the hammer and chisel away. We can't add anymore. Anyway,
No, I thought about it. Colonel Sanders and Giant Bomb Chat said Wii Sports, but I don't think Wii Sports is cooperative.
No,
because
that's
competitive.
it's-
like there is
competitive.
co-op in tennis, but yeah, no.
Yes, it's competitive, but
now
I thought about it, and I was like, oh my god, we forgot about Wii Sports, but it's not competitive. Or
now
it's
out
not
of these
co-op.
7, right?
Yeah.
Only one of these is going to have a movie featuring Jack Black.
That's true.
Right, so let me take it off the list. Goodbye, Minecraft.
Okay, well, I guess we have an open spot now. No, I'm joking. I think, okay, I can be convinced that Rock Band is the number one.
Can I actually ask y'all a question?
Yeah,
please.
What do y'all think I know what the Minecraft movie is about because I watched a sponsored IGN video about it last week. Can you tell me what you think the plot of the Minecraft movie is?
Oh no.
I'm assuming it's like a Jumanji.
It's okay, but
yeah.
Yes, it is. But how?
What do you mean how? Does
how you get isekai?
Does God give you a smartphone?
No.
It's not Pokemon shit.
You want me to walk you through?
Please take my hand.
Yeah.
Steve, Jack Black, is a child who, quote, yearns to work in the mines. He keeps going to his local mine as a child and tries to work there, and they keep saying, no, you can't. So then eventually he grows up, becomes old enough, goes down in a chute mine on Earth and finds a rock that he puts inside of another rock, and it takes him to the Minecraft world. And he fucking loves it there so much that he never goes back home. This is, I swear to God, gang, this is real. Years later.
We're still going.
Years later. A different two kids.
Do they also yearn?
They do not. Their parents are dead. Their real estate agent and Jason Momoa, who is just the Donkey Kong guy who sucks. What's that guy's name? Billy Hatcher?
Billy Hatcher, yes.
Yeah, Billy Mitchell. So he's there also for some reason. The kids find the rock. They open the rock, and then all four of them get sucked into Minecraft as well. Steve hasn't seen a human being in years because he's been in Minecraft, and now they need to get out of Minecraft world. That's the flick. That's the conceit and setup for the motion picture.
I'm sorry. I tabbed away mentally to fix something.
To anything else. Yeah, no, for sure.
Did you mention how Jason Momoa is part of this equation?
Yes, he is a Billy Mitchell style video game character. He owns a bar and is in debt. Or owns an arcade and is in debt or something. And that's the movie. And then it looks the way it does. Which is to say awful.
All right. Well, we have our Mount Rushmore, and
I'll put Rock Band at the top.
Yeah, please. Okay. I'm very proud of this list, this Hokage Mountain, this Hokage Rock. This Hokage Rock Band. Make you think. All right, folks, friends and family, lovers and friends. Ursher, John, and Luda gonna do this again, and we'll do this again next week. On we'll do the Bombcast, and then we'll do the Bombcast Revengeance, and it's all going down on the Power Block. I'm gonna hit enter for this, so I can send a link to everyone else. Gang, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for listening us to gab for 2 hours about cards, and then for me to get attacked for talking about my card game.
That didn't happen. I don't know what you're talking about.
This all your head, Jan. You have a problem.
Yeah, we already know I have a problem. Folks, they've been Nikki. He's been Sean. I've been Jan. You at home, go climb a rock this weekend, baby. You deserve it. Climb a rock. Don't eat it, though. All right? Work together is the general goal. We'll see you. Right. We'll see you soon if you're watching live. Goodbye.